Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Crowder outside. Back to Paul. They double-team Paul. Pass to Aiden. Now Paul, pounded by Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Aiden. Rebounded by the Lakers. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Devin Booker.
And there's the call on Devin. Here's James. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Crowder. And Grant, for the super teams that are managing their stars' minutes right now, it seems like home court advantage is less of a priority than being fresh for postseason.
You know what, B.A.? It really does seem that way. It's like you'd rather play with a stacked hand on someone else's table than play with a weaker hand at home. Championship teams know how to win on the road. The most important thing is being healthy and being together as a group going into the postseason.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
Outside Booker. Inside. Crowder left side. From about 16. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
That's a good find from Aiden, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Monk. Back to Davis. And Aiden pulls it down.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
White Howard.
That one's good for 2.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
To the paint. Paul. Puts it up from 12. It's good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
One for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Monk's got 5 points.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Crowder with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Back to Paul. The shot that time not on target. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Monk for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Lakers foul.
Their move to the Warriors.
First personal foul.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Outside Paul. From downtown. And the free point.
A good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Back to Aiden. On the wing, Crowder. 4-3. And the Suns get another 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Monk for three. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. To the inside. Back to Booker. Aiden in the high post. Monk grabs the miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting 60% from there.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. They grab their own miss. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Booker. It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Back to Paul. Let's go with a three. And that's good. Devin Booker for three. Booker's got himself on the board with a three there.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Pass to McGee. Fires it. And that one's long. The Lakers trail. It's Monk on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Monk's got his third bucket of the night. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brett.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
6 to shoot. Back to Craig. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Pass to Davis. Now Monk. Shoots over Booker. Missed it. 3 for 6 now. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Johnson. McGee with it. Pass to Paul. Paul draws the double. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they forced it. Down low. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
A great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie.
I don't think the timing could have been any better as Russell Westbrook does a great job of taking advantage of the defense.
From deep, Johnson. And the Suns get another three.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Payne. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Johnson. Back to Craig. Stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And it's Monk missing. The Suns leading. Tipped away. Crowder left side. Here's Shaman. Clock at 6. And here's Davis. He has 6. Back to Howard. It's James on the wing. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. Oh,
and the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And he makes both free throws.
Size and speed and force of LeBron James is something to behold. And he just seems to be getting better and better. That is scary.
Booker for 3. Back to Aiden. Here's Paul. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Paul's got 5 now.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Anthony with a bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
DJ Augustine.
And so here's Phoenix. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. Back to Crowder. To the middle. Here's Paul. Blocked.
Timeout call.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there?
Just 4 seconds left in the second.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge.
Dwight Howard.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Outside for Booker. Up top, McGee. Back to Aiden. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 2.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's McGee. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. The kick out to Paul. Pass to McGee. Here's Ayton. Monk grabs the miss. And so it's the Lakers with it. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans.
LeBron James, here's the report, Kevin. Still athletic.
And here's Bridges. Monk covers. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
So you're going to give AD that kind of room? Well, here's the payoff for that.
Booker with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Pass to Ayton. Back to McGee. Puts it up from 12. The Lakers in the lead. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
With a burst of speed, LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
Oftentimes when the stakes are raised, you go to your favorite move. We know he's very comfortable around the rim.
He shoots. Now here's Booker. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26 and a half a game. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Los Angeles
And the
ball.
Suns making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your Suns.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
DeAndre Ayton.
And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that's testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
Booker for three. And here's Crowder from the arc. Hayden's got space. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Ayton showing he can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post. He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Here's Bridges. Pass to Crowder. It's James on the wing. Shoots over Booker. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there. Has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Outside Augustine. Pass to Anthony. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The Suns trailing. Up top, Crowder. Fires for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
So it's the Lakers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. James with the ball. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And James is so unpredictable in the pick and roll because he can do anything he wants to do. You're at his mercy.
Crowder outside. Pass to Johnson. From outside the arc. On target from range. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has, putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Here's Booker. Now Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. 16 feet out. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, Booker has established that he can score and now showing that he can play make.
James outside. Outside for Davis. Outside Monk. Back to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Pass to Howard. The Lakers call timeout. And this late game to report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Bridges. And here's Booker. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle.
Team foul.
A good look from Johnson. Rebounded by the Lakers. James outside. Howard in the high post. James outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here he goes. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. Over Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. James with the rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
From deep, Johnson. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. It's Monk on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's James. And Aiden pulls it down.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
From deep, Johnson. Pass to Booker. Back to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
And how about that? Aiden stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Down low. James outside. To the paint. Here's Howard. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And it's the Lakers on the break. 30.
Get out of the way!
Wow!
LeBron James, one of the best ever to do it.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there.
20 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Ayton. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
The skill's growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for the Lakers.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. It's good from beyond the arc.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Back to Paul to tie it up. And here's Crowder from the arc. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks, for Brent.